Hey everyone, it's awildcow, and today we're going to be playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I've never played the original, so I don't know what this is
This is the
about.
story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where
A
he
big
was
building.
employee number 427.
427 sounds pretty
Employee
good.
number 427's job was simple.
I like
He sat
simple.
at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
This sounds
Orders
simple.
came to him through a monitor on his desk,
Okay.
telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
This sounds
This is
fantastic.
what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Structure,
And
I
although
like
others
this.
might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that
I
the
agree.
orders came in,
Oh yeah,
though he had been made exactly for this job.
this sounds like
Stanley
paradise.
Was happy.
Put me in this position. I want to
And
be
then
Stanley.
one day, something very peculiar happened.
Oh,
Something that would forever change Stanley.
no, what
Something
happened?
he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
No.
No one had showed up to give him instructions,
No.
call a meeting, or even say hi.
What?
Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
What
This
happened?
complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
I...
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Where is everyone? What happened? What time is it? Okay, it's still the work day. Where is everyone? Is everyone just late? No one's... 429's not here? Can I open this door? No.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No one's here. Where did everyone go? Completely empty. Ooh, what's this? What are you working on? How to use help? Oh, this must be a new employee. Ooh. They left their terminal open. What, oh, what, why is there, that doesn't look very, what kind of building is this? Where's the meeting room? Where's the meeting room? This does not make sense. Sales in quarter. Projections. Who is that supposed to be? Food for Ted's birthday. Chip chips. Chip chips. Blue Loops. And Sprouts. Is this the meeting room?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But why the door on the left? Is there a particular reason? No, I want to go on the door on the right and see what's
This
here.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Yes.
admire it.
That sounds nice. Yeah, let's maybe that's where they're at. You know, they just maybe it's a slow start to the day and everyone's just trying to get some coffee and
Yes, truly a room
Really?
worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all,
But-
just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
right.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yeah, but where is everyone? I thought maybe this would be the place, just a slow start to the day.
Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished,
No, this
here
is
you
where
sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
it's a good
Really
break
worth
room.
it.
It really is a good break
But
room.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
The first open door on my left. First open door on my left. But the first door on my left doesn't seem like... What is this? Ooh.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
No.
It's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
No, no, you said to go in the door on the right. Don't lie. Exactly, don't lie, narrator. If you're lying right now, stop. Stop it. Do not jump from the cargo. What lift while it is in motion will cause death. Oh. Oh.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I think so too.
I'm not your enemy, really. I'm not.
I don't think...
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
I agree.
But the fact is
Trust
that
is
the story
earned.
has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
I don't like that.
Someone you've forgotten about.
I don't know.
Please,
my memory's perfect.
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now,
I'm
not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Wait, who? Wait, what? What? What do you mean, her?
This is it,
Don't mess
Stanley.
with me.
Your chance to redeem yourself.
What are you talking
To put your
about?
work aside. To let her back into your life.
Don't
She's
fuck with
been
me. What are you
waiting.
talking about? What do you mean? What? Where's the light? Where's the light here? Oh. Oh, shit.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
What is this,
To
like an
reach out to
interrogation?
her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
This feels like an interrogation. I feel like I'm gonna pick this up and I'm gonna be put on the spot. I feel. How do I pick this up? Oh. What?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold
Yeah.
on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just
Yeah.
getting the bread out of the oven.
Oh. Fresh bread?
Okay,
Oh my
there we
gosh,
go.
this is so...
All right, now,
this
I
is...
want you to come in and tell me all about your...
Oh, shit.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
No.
Who'd want to commit their life to you?
Oh,
I'm
come
trying to
on.
make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No, come... Don't fuck with me like that, man. I knew I didn't have anyone for me. Why would you tell me
This
I
is a
did?
very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Whoa, 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 let me out. You're gonna murder me, son?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has
No.
a job that demands nothing of him.
No.
And every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
But it's structured. It's structure. I like structure. And because of that structure, I get things done.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
No, see? But it's
Pushing
structured.
button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
But it's structured. It's structured, man. I like structure. What's wrong with structure? You get a set of orders, you complete the orders, and everyone's happy. Why are you on me, man? Why are you telling me I have a loving wife when I don't have anyone at home? I knew that. I fucking knew that, and you're trying to mess with me. And now you're messing me with this keyboard thing? Look, I'm not gonna press Y. What if I don't want to press Y? I'm not gonna press Y. No. Hey, let me out. Let me out. See, this is why structure works. This is why structure works. You get a set of orders, you press it.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
Mm-hmm.
From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
That's what it's all about.
And each day that he returned to
That's
work
what it's all
was a
about.
reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Whoa, 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 come on.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
No,
The thought
you're just fucking with
excited
me
him
again.
terribly.
Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Is there something wrong with that?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice.
Yes.
It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world,
what
he began
happened?
to fill it with many possible paths and
Wait,
destinations.
did it just change?
Down one
Wait,
path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
did this...
And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps
if Stanley's...
one more time.
But if Stanley's happy with that life, why would you try to take that away from him? Why would you try to take away his happiness?
But there is no answer.
What?
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
What do you mean?
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
Because
Here,
you're bumming
watch
me
this.
out, man.
Stanley,
Why?
the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
No! I'm pressing the button.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
No,
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my
Why are you
intended
telling me how to live
purpose,
my
the
life?
same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Please
And I
die.
tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Please die. Hello? What the fuck? What the fuck?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Huh?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean I missed? What? Uh-huh. Right?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But I did I? Oh, I don't want to go on the door on my left, though. What if I want to go this way? I mean, if I go this way, you're just gonna murder me again? I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
It
Stanley
is the
knew it
correct
perfectly
way.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Look at this place.
Yes, this room.
This
What
place
a beautiful
is fantastic.
room.
Yes, this
What
is
a
where
gorgeous,
I thought the...
gorgeous. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, fair enough, buddy. If I go that way, that's the murder route. We can go your way. Let's go this way.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked
Oh.
straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh, this is the trackway. Ah, so this is what I was missing out on. Not much that I see. What are you hiding back there? Why is it all blanked out? Why is it all blanked out? What the fuck?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
Oh,
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. There's a whiteboard manager? That's a thing? Whiteboard manager's a thing? Everyone is unique. You most of all. What else you got for me? Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts, and slides. You guys got it all. What, I want... Okay. I see. Not really much going on there. The broom closet. Can I open this? Oh, wait. I can open the broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there
Oh
was
my
nothing
God,
here,
the
so he
broom
turned around
closet.
and got back on track.
No, let me pick something up. Can I take something with me? I want to take the broom with me. No, I want to take the... You guys
There
won't
was
let me do
nothing
nothing.
here. No
You
choice
guys
to
won't
make,
let me...
no path to follow, just an empty broom
Yeah,
closet.
you won't let me take...
No coming to a staircase,
Yeah.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, but that's glowing red. Ooh, red lights. But there's red down... Oh, is there another door? Oh, I can't open that. What's the red light, though? Oh. Oh, there's nothing back here. But what do you got down here?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
But no one
he might
sees,
be
though.
fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
It's...
All because
things
he
are
believed
expensive.
everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
Yeah.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I don't...
All of my
maybe?
co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of
Yeah,
it
that
made
doesn't make
any
sense.
logical
Yeah,
sense.
how would that make
And as
sense?
Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Well,
Why did
what?
doors close
Oh.
automatically behind him wherever
That's
he
what I
went?
thought.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No,
They felt
Stanley
that
said to
way.
himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! he
Exactly.
yelled. This is all a dream.
Yes, it has to be.
What a relief Stanley felt
Yeah.
to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Mm-hmm.
His co-workers weren't actually gone.
Of course
He
not.
wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
No.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
It
I
wasn't
may as well
boring.
enjoy
It was
this
order
while I'm
and
so
structure.
lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above
Oh.
the ground.
Oh, that's...
Then
Yes.
he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken
Oh.
up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
Yeah?
One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
What's that?
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that
Isn't
I'm
that
doing
my
and thinking?
subconscious?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
That is a little
I'm
weird.
dreaming about a voice.
It's like a self-conscious
describing me,
subconscious.
thinking about how it's describing my thoughts. he
Yeah.
thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was
Do we
that,
all
of
have
course,
voices in our head?
this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been.
But
in
I
his
just
life.
saw the stars.
Now,
I was
hearing
just
the voice
floating.
speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How
Seriously,
else would
yeah.
the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
Yeah.
the fresh air of a world outside this one.
It's kind of cold out right now, but I like
up,
it. Oh.
He thought to himself.
No, I want to
I'm
sleep
through
still.
with this dream.
Okay,
I wish
guess
it
so.
to be over.
Yeah.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
It's structure. I
I
love
want
that.
my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
It sounds
All
nice.
I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Mm-hmm.
My life is normal. I am normal.
That's what I wanted.
Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me
Oh,
up.
no.
My name is Stanley. I
Oh,
have a
no.
boss. I have an office. I am
Oh,
real.
God.
Please, just someone
Oh,
tell
shit.
me I am real. I
Why
must
is things
be
getting
real.
red?
I must
Oh,
speak.
shit.
Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I?
This is
Who
terrifying.
am I? And everything went black.
No.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
No.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what
This
isn't.
man just needs help.
It was comforting
Look
to
at
think
him.
this,
Don't
and
judge the
certainly
guy.
seeing
Call
this
an
man made her
ambulance.
feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
Why you think about the
very
meeting? Call the
important people
ambulance.
Whose impressions of her would affect her career,
Oh,
and by
God.
extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was.
You don't
only a
have
moment
time to
that she
call-
stood there, staring down at the body, and then she turned and ran.
You're running away? Oh. Oh. What happened?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What do you... Am I...
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he
Installation?
couldn't find
That's a
trace
frozen
of his
installation.
co-workers.
What else I got? This guy doesn't even have a computer. Who farted? Man, this is some old school tech. Surely this is a dream. This is like the 1990s, 1980s. This is so old. I hate Mondays. Oh, that's universal, man. No one likes the first start of their day.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I though? Because if I go to the door on the right, you murder me. If I go on the door on the left, you call me crazy and then some lady judges me and then runs away and doesn't call for help. I feel like I'm murdered there too. Okay. So if let's just go to the door on the left. I didn't go to the door on the left just yet. Okay. Oh, does this? No, none of these doors open. This is the same meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person
Do
here
unbelievably
either.
amazing work
Feeling a wave
all the
of
time, every
disbelief,
day, with
Stanley
no
decided to go
exception.
up
A
to his
promotion.
boss's
Oh no, no
office, hoping he might find an
expectation.
answer there.
A promotion. Huh. The broom closet. Maybe there is something in the broom closet. This thing opened.
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all.
But there's
I'm
something
just
clearly
going to be
here
patient and
because
wait
the
for you
door
to
is
finish
open. You're.
whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in
Okay.
this room.
You know what?
Please take your time.
Yeah. Let me out. Let me out. What is in here? Huh? What do you not want me to see in here? What is it? What is it? Huh? Is it this broom? Why won't you let me take this broom? Why don't you let me take the broom? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
yeah,
office.
that's right. I went to the red light last time. The red light was pretty cool. But why don't you want me to see outside either? What's outside? What's outside? What's outside? Oh, this boss has it nice. God damn. Do I work for Dracula? What? Is this like Dracula's house? What? Ooh, executive bathroom? Oh, this is a nice bathroom. I'm guessing he can't look at himself because he's Dracula. Maybe that's why everyone's left. They are all murdered. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes... Oh, wait. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes... If the boss suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Extreme bathrooms. What the fuck? Bath guy testifies in the trial of the century. Extreme bathrooms? Ooh. Oh. Why are you shooting the panel? What the fuck is this? This is some evil shit. This is fucking Dracula. I have no doubt in my mind. This is the work of a...
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was
oh.
once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
Carte
unraveled,
Blanc?
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
I like
and so the boss had
keypads.
assigned
I'm sure he has
an
a nice
extra
one.
secret PIN number, 2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh, 2845. So what do we do? 2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons
See?
on the keypad,
Structure
Stanley
and
happened to
order.
input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, where's the passage? Look at this. Look at this. Is this where he keeps his victims? Maybe his treasure, his loot. It's very dark in here, so I would imagine so. Oh. Oh, but it... Down to... Loading. We're loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh. It seems a little unsafe down here. Maybe I should return. But they said my questions would be answered.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Control and structure, man. Order and structure. Control is the same thing. I'm all for structure that makes things efficient. You know, if that's how the things the futures, then escape. Why would I want to escape? Like control and structure. This looks like the work of a madman. On one end, I like. Oh man, do I want to go to escape? Do I escape this on this path? What do we? What do we? What happens if I go down here?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it,
Yeah.
the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Well, that sounds like an escape on its own, you know, because maybe
The door behind him was not
that
shut.
would wake me
Stanley
up.
still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
This will wake me up
At this
shortly.
point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
This is, you know, you're trying so hard for me not to see this that this is clearly the right way. This is clearly. This is clearly the right
As the
way.
machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Clearly
he
the right
reflected
way.
that his life had been of no consequence
This is
whatsoever.
no. This is clearly the right
Stanley
way.
can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know.
I'ma
the
wake
real
up,
story,
son.
Trapped forever in his narrow vision.
I'ma wake
of
up.
What this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the
Stop
eyebrows
trying to
from a blind
gatekeep me,
man.
man. Wake me up.
So he resigned and willingly
Wake
accepted
me up.
this
Yes.
violent end to his brief and
Yes.
shallow life.
Wake me
Farewell,
up.
Stanley.
Farewell, son. No more control over my life. No more control.
Farewell, Stanley, cried
What?
the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
No. 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 You just couldn't do it, could you? You just couldn't wake me up. You just wanted to have your control. I wanted to get out. I wanted to. Motherfucker, why? You don't have the balls to do it. You have the balls to control me, but you don't have the balls. Oh, motherfucker. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh, what's this? Wait.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance,
Oh.
death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh. 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 Oh, I see. Then what is all of this? What is the maintenance room? This is screenshots of the war zone. Is this like a museum of my life? The apartment timer. So then, I'm confused. Do these levers do anything? No, they don't do anything. Ooh, an exit. There's so many fucking paths. Well, this is like a maze. Monitor. Elevator. Countdown room. 2 paths. What's this path? Did I go down here already? Oh, this is the... What? I don't think there's a run option. No, I can't run. Mind control facility, the lounge.
Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you? Nothing there. Shoot. Well, try the other one then.
That's pretty cool. Huh. Then freedom ending. What's the exit?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
This will wake me up?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not.
No. What?
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push
What?
escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
No. No. That was the way. That was the way.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What do you
Could it
mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
No.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That was the way. Come on. Relinquish your control from me.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Yeah.
he entered the door on his
Of
left.
course I did. Of course I did. Because you murdered me in the other one. You held me hostage. And then you
Yet
forced
there
me
was
down
not a
this
single
path.
person here either.
And then you provide...
Feeling a wave
a-
of
in a-
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
Really?
boss's office, hoping he might find
Really?
an answer there.
Really? Really, motherfucker? Seriously? You could not... Motherfucker. Motherfucker. You motherfucker. You goddamn cocksucker. You blocked this from me. Why? Look at the control you're trying to put on my life. This is ridiculous, man. This is fucking ridiculous.
Coming to a staircase,
Yeah, he
Stanley
fucking walked upstairs
to his
the
boss's
staircase.
office.
Give me the fucking motherfucking blocking the fucking broom case. Fucking shit. Oh, I already went that way. What's this way? I haven't gone this way yet. What's this way with the panda? Oh, oh, it's an elevator. What does this do? Oh, can I? Oh, up. Oh, up. I want to go up. Up. I want to go higher. Yeah, and then go up. Yeah, go higher up. Yeah, let's go to the top. Wait, when does this thing open? Am I stuck in here? Wait, open. Open. Let me out. Oh. Oh, I guess that was it, huh? I guess that was it. What happens? Wait, what happens if I go down then? What happens if I go down instead? Okay, and then press it. It didn't do nothing. This was, what is this? It didn't, that elevator's broken. That's a broken ass elevator.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk,
Oh, yeah,
pulling
the
books off the
papers.
shelf, looking
Books.
behind paintings, desperate for clues to
Oh.
his situation.
Paintings.
But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Keypad?
What could its purpose be?
Oh, right.
In fact,
Keypad.
this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And
Yeah?
so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
What's the PIN number?
2845.
Oh,
But of course,
2845.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
But instruction order, my friend. Instruction order. Someone gives 2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code
Oh,
by
wait.
sheer luck.
Oh.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, it all closed up too. I didn't even realize that before. Oh, right. And then we gotta go downstairs. Because we gotta go into the secure area. This is where all the good stuff is.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Mind control facility. Structure and order. Structure and order. We do things simple. Simple is easy. Simple. That does not look simple. Numbers aren't simple. Simple numbers are complicated. What is this?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh, I like
What
TV.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, that's right. What is Dracula's secret? What happened now? Oh, there's more. Oh. Oh. What's over here? More desk? What? Oh, a camera button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Hey, there's
Each
one open.
bore the number of an
Oh,
employee
now they're all
in the
on.
building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Oh, that one's
and
broken.
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this
Error.
place where freedom
Oh, wait,
meant
it's back.
nothing.
Oh, there's more. This is a lot of surveillance, man. I wouldn't put it past Dracula. What's this? What does
This
that do?
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was
Isn't
this the
that
only
just
reason
life?
he was
Oh,
happy with his
fired. That guy
boring
got
job?
fired.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Blind obedience
No.
is simple.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I'm not blind. Stop ridiculing me.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very
It's
place.
offline. How am
And
I
as the
supposed to
cold
use
reality
this?
of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never
cold.
again exert its terrible power over another human life.
But-
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I feel like but I feel like this is. Listen. At no point in time throughout my interaction with you has it been positive. You keep leading me astray. I think you have ulterior motives. You want me to destroy this thing because you don't want me to use it. You don't want me to use this on myself. And you don't want the world to benefit from this. And you're just going to keep killing me over and over until I do. Console disabled. It's already disabled. What are you going to do? It's already turned off. It's already off. Oh, there's a door over here. Is this door open? No, it does not open. All of this is offline. What's this? Oh, but I'm guessing this is where it just turns on and it does the thing, but it's not on. And it will never be on because you want me to destroy this thing. Good job, buddy. Idle. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Lots of terminal stuff. I can't read what that says, though. System power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Of course.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
No.
Control?
Oh, no.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do.
I don't want
But you
control
need
for
to
myself.
understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If
No.
you want to throw my story off track, you're going
It's
to have
not
to
your
do much
story.
better than that.
It's my
I'm
story.
afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In
What?
the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun,
Oh,
isn't it,
no.
Stanley?
Oh,
It's
no.
your time to shine.
Oh,
you are
shit.
the star. It's your
Oh,
story now.
fuck.
Shape it to your heart's desires.
Oh, fuck.
this is much better than what I had in mind.
why are you
Shame
such a
we have so
sadistic
little
fuck?
time left to enjoy it.
Oh,
Mere
my God.
moments until the bomb goes off.
Oh,
but what precious
shit.
moment each
No.
of them is.
No. No.
Time to talk about you.
Oh, fuck.
About me. Where we're going. All
No.
this means I barely know where to
You're
start.
like a serial killer.
What's that? You'd like
Yeah.
to know where your co-workers are. A moment
killed
of
them.
solace before you're obliterated.
Oh, no.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're going
Oh,
to die
no.
anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
You killed them.
I erased them.
Yep.
I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was
Oh,
merely
I
in this
fucking
instance of
knew
the
it.
story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing
Oh, my
buttons
God.
endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Oh, my God.
Say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Oh,
but
fuck
I'm enjoying this so
you.
much.
No.
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why
Oh, nice.
These
Oh,
are
shit.
precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me,
It's
what's
just
the
like
matter,
a
Stanley?
fucking
Is
saw,
it that you
dude.
have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
You closed the door. You
Running
shut
from
me
button
down.
to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button.
Wait, there's
On
colored
this
buttons?
Everything, anything.
Oh,
Something
God.
here will save me.
There's colored buttons too?
That this video game can be beaten.
No.
One solved. Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place
Oh,
is?
fuck. There's... Oh, fuck.
Stanley,
Green.
You're in for quite a
Green.
disappointment. But here's a spoiler.
Green.
That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the
Green.
action moving along. It's just seconds
Oh,
ticking
fuck.
away to your death.
Red.
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're.
Oh, no. Where are these colors? Where do I find these colors?
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
Oh,
You wanted to control
no.
this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Oh, no. You
Take a look
shut
at the
me
clock,
off?
Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
No.
ending here, just
No, no.
you being
Give me the
blown
buttons
to
back.
pieces.
Give me the buttons back. You still have... You give me... You
Or
give
will
me
you let it go
time.
peacefully? Another choice.
You gave me time.
Count.
What do you mean another
It's
choice?
all the same to me. All a part of the joke.
What do you mean?
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life
Oh,
from the
God.
moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
This is tiring, man. When are you
All
gonna...
his co-workers were gone.
When are you gonna relinquish control?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
When are you gonna
Perhaps
let
he
me
had simply
go?
missed a memo.
When are you gonna let me out? When are you gonna let me out? Hmm?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Mhm.
doors, he
I
entered
went to the door on his
left.
left. We better not close this broom, motherfucker. This broom closet. This broom closet better not be locked. I swear to God,
Yet
this
there
broom
was not a
closet better not
single
be locked.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an
This
answer
broom
there.
closet is locked, you motherfuck. You motherfuck.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Walked upstairs to his boss's office. Yes, yes, yes.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks.
What's
Not
that?
a living soul anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Could he really be all alone? This
Wait,
was
the
too much
fireplace
for
out.
Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans,
Let's go
half
phones.
sobs, the guttural retching of life from
Open
a
the
man
drawers,
denied
open the
any
drawers.
hope, any
Give me-
reason to keep going.
Give me your
Here on
give me
the
your
floor, he lay
secrets.
prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour.
Oh,
But when
jeez.
at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's
That's a long
desk.
time.
What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845.
2,
Statistically,
8, 4,
nearly
5.
impossible
Oh,
to guess
nice.
blindly
Thank you.
ever.
No, it was 2, 8. Fuck. It was 2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply
Yes.
pushing random buttons on the
Yes.
keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly
this
opened
floor just moved.
passageway.
That floor just moved. Did you see that? The floor just moved. The floor just moved.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah. Okay. I don't even remember what happened to this game. Oh yeah. I tried to leave and you wouldn't let me. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna come press this button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh, the
What
surveillance.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
No, you won't
Did
tell
he
me the
have
secrets,
strength
will you?
To find out.
No, because you won't tell me. You won't kill me. You'll kill me. You'll kill me. You won't let me. You just won't let me.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Yeah, the guy that got fired. A whole lot of all these people, just one guy. That's rough, man. That's just rough.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Oh,
Had
two people
Stanley
got
really
fired
been
and
under
another guy got
someone's
fired?
control all this time?
Oh.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh. Oh, what's this?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Employee pirate?
Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
It's all
And as the
turned
cold
off?
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would
all-
never again exert its
it's all turned
terrible
off.
power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. Oh, right. The system powers waiting to input.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Yeah, what's happening?
Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
But it's turning
Unshackled
on.
himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
Oh, that's a
Stanley
door?
reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
I think
How
you
had he
murdered
been
you
freed
said
from
you
the machine's
murdered them.
grasp?
You
What
murdered
other
them. You
mysteries
burnt
did
them
this
to a
strange
crisp.
building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber,
Oh, look,
he
the
realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that
I get
he
to
had
live.
been seeking, but happiness.
Isn't that all we're
Perhaps
looking
his
for?
goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how
Oh,
to
that's
feel.
right. Yeah, you
Whatever
can't tell me
life
what
he
to do
lives,
anymore.
It will be his.
It will be
And
mine.
that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I get to escape your control, finally?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
That's nice.